Flamingo district in mourning after fatal stabbing. The familiar rhythmic sounds of a Saturday night in the Flamingo district were shattered in an instant, replaced by screams and the screech of tires as a community was plunged into mourning. What began as an evening of casual fellowship at a local bar ended in a pool of blood, leaving a 63-year-old man dead and a killer vanished into the encroaching darkness. The Trelawney police have launched a frantic investigation into the brutal homicide of Roger Danvers, a resident whose life was violently cut short in the early hours of Sunday morning. The clock had just ticked past the witching hour, the time when laughter is often at its loudest and tensions can run their highest. At approximately 12:35 a.m., the bar was alive with the usual hum of conversation and clinking bottles. Roger Danvers was among the patrons, a familiar face in a familiar place. But the atmosphere curdled without warning. According to preliminary reports, a heated altercation erupted between Danvers and another man. Words sharp and furious were exchanged. The argument, a sudden and violent tempest, escalated with terrifying speed. In a flash, the conflict turned physical. Witnesses could only watch in horror as a sharp, glinting object was produced. There was a struggle, a moment of chaos, and the weapon found its mark, piercing Danvers in the upper body. The lifeblood of a 63-year-old man began to seep onto the ground, a stark contrast to the spilled drinks of moments before. As Danvers collapsed, his assailant did not linger. Seizing the opportunity of the shock and confusion, the man turned and fled, a phantom swallowed by the labyrinth of unlit lanes, leaving behind only the echo of his violence and a life slipping away. The urgent call to law enforcement brought sirens wailing into the night. Upon their arrival, the scene they confronted was one of grim finality. Roger Danvers, the victim of a senseless dispute, was rushed to the Falmouth Public General Hospital, but the wounds were too severe, the damage too profound. He was pronounced dead by medical personnel, an official stamp on a community's devastating loss. Now, as the sun rises over a parish stained by tragedy, the hunt is on. Police are scouring the district, chasing down leads and piecing together the final fatal moments of Roger Danvers' life. A man is dead, a killer is on the loose, and a quiet district in Trelawney is left to grapple with a single, haunting question that lingers in the morning air. Why was Roger stabbed to death? Police hunt hit-and-run driver after St. Elizabeth man killed. Authorities in St. Elizabeth have launched a search for the driver of a vehicle involved in a fatal hit-and-run incident that claimed the life of a 26-year-old Junction man on Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as Jarrett Hanson, an unemployed resident of Junction, St. Elizabeth. According to police reports, the tragedy unfolded around 5:35 a.m. on Saturday, when Hanson's body was discovered lying on a roadway in the Southfield community. Law enforcement officials were notified and promptly responded to the scene. On arrival, police observed that the deceased had sustained wounds across his entire body, consistent with a vehicular impact. The scene indicated that the driver responsible fled the area without stopping to render aid or report the incident. Hanson's body was subsequently removed from the scene and transported to the morgue, where a post-mortem examination is scheduled to be conducted to determine the exact cause of death. The Junction Traffic Department has confirmed that a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding the fatal collision is now underway. Police are urging anyone with information regarding the vehicle or the driver involved to come forward and contact them immediately. JDF Coast Guard recovers body of suspected drowning victim in St. James. The Jamaica Defense Force has confirmed the recovery of a man's body from the Step River on Sunday, November 16, following a suspected drowning incident. According to reports, the tragedy occurred when the man was attempting to cross the river and was overpowered by strong currents, which swept him away. The JDF Coast Guard was activated to assist in the search and recovery operation. In response, a specialized dive team from the 2nd District JDF Coast Guard was deployed to the location. The team conducted an underwater search, which led to the successful recovery of the body. The deceased was later handed over to the police, who have launched a formal investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. In an official statement, the JDF Coast Guard extended its sincere condolences to the family and friends of the deceased. The force also took the opportunity to issue a public safety reminder, urging citizens to exercise extreme caution around rivers that are in spate, particularly during and after periods of heavy rainfall.
Glock dash you well, strap dash you well. Call try stop, give them the big dirty shotty there. Pants pull it up, bang full it up. This a big song, tell the DJ if you pull it up. Too much.
Popcaan, born Andre Hugh Sutherland, hails from St. Thomas, Jamaica. Growing up, music was his passion. He sang in the church choir. His talent shone through from a young age. Deeply rooted in his community, Popcaan's music reflects his upbringing. He participated in local talent shows. Popcaan honed his skills. He was determined to make a name for himself. His hard work and dedication paid off. In 2007, Popcaan's life changed. Vybz Kartel, a dancehall icon, noticed him. Kartel took Popcaan under his wing. He became his mentor. This mentorship proved invaluable for the young artist. Popcaan joined Kartel's group, Gaza Empire. He gained exposure through collaborations. His talent was undeniable. His unique voice resonated with audiences. Popcaan's breakthrough came with Clarks in 2010. The song became an anthem. It solidified his place in dance hall. Success followed with hits like Raven and Only Man She Want. He earned numerous awards and accolades. His music transcended borders. Popcaan became a global ambassador for dancehall. Popcaan's music took him worldwide. He embarked on sold-out tours, and his energetic performances captivated audiences. He collaborated with international stars like Drake and Gorillaz. These collaborations expanded his reach, introducing dancehall to new audiences. Popcaan's influence on music became undeniable. Throughout his journey, family remained crucial. Popcaan often speaks about his mother, Miss Rona. He often posted video of them together, enjoying everyday mother and son family vibes. A devout Christian, she is a pillar of strength for him. Her unwavering support grounds him. Popcaan's success is a testament to his talent, and it also reflects the love and guidance from his family.